Basic excavator operations. Hello folks, welcome to this lesson on basic excavator operations. This lesson will guide you through the essential steps of safely mounting and dismounting an excavator, followed by key operational techniques such as moving forward, reversing, and swinging. These basics will help ensure your efficiency and safety while operating an excavator. Mounting and dismounting procedures. Before we delve into operating the excavator, it's crucial to understand how to properly mount and dismount the equipment. Following these steps ensures not just safety but also builds a foundation for effective excavator operation. Safety first, always inspect the excavator before mounting. Check for any apparent defects or issues that may affect your safety. Ensure you're wearing the appropriate personal protective equipment (PPE), including a hard hat, safety boots, gloves, and high-visibility clothing. Use face protection if dust levels are significant during operations. As you can see here in this video showing a person in proper PPE attire ready to mount an excavator. Mounting the excavator. Approach the excavator from the side using the designed access point. Use the handrails and steps provided. Always maintain 3 points of contact, 2 hands and 1 foot, or 2 feet and 1 hand on the machine at all times. Avoid carrying items in your hands while mounting. Use a tool belt or pocket instead. Step carefully into the cab area, ensuring that your feet are firmly placed to prevent slips or missteps. Dismounting the excavator. Before dismounting, ensure the engine is turned off and all implements are safely lowered to the ground. Exit the cab facing the machine. Never jump down from the cab, this increases the risk of injury. Maintain 3 points of contact at all times during descent using handrails and steps. Here you see the video clip demonstrating these excavator mounting and dismounting procedures, which could be beneficial here to reinforce your learning visually. Basic operating techniques, for example, forward, reverse, swinging. Understanding how to maneuver the excavator efficiently and safely is essential. Let's explore the basic techniques involved in operating an excavator. Controls familiarization. Before operating an excavator, familiarize yourself with the controls within the cab. The levers, pedals, and dashboard indicators are your primary tools in managing the machine's movements. Understand the joystick controls for moving the boom and bucket. Know the functions of the foot pedals, which can control the track speed and direction. Learn the dashboard indicators, which provide vital information about the excavator's current status, such as fuel levels and warning alerts. Consider conducting a brief visual inspection of controls to ensure they function correctly before starting operations. Operating the excavator. The first step in operating the excavator involves starting the engine and verifying its readiness for operation. Enter the cab and fasten your seat belt securely. Check and adjust mirrors. Start the engine by following the manufacturer's instructions for startup. Allow the engine to idle for a few minutes to warm up, particularly important in cold weather. Verify that all gauges and warning lights on the dashboard are in normal ranges. Moving forward and reversing to move the excavator. Use the travel levers or foot pedals to propel the excavator forward or backward. Lightly press the left pedal forward to move the left track and the right pedal for the right track. To move forward straight, press both pedals evenly. For reversing, pull back on both levers or press down on the hill section of each pedal. Adjust speed gradually to maintain control and avoid sudden jerks. When turning or pivoting the machine, consider the terrain and surroundings to prevent tipping or damaging the tracks. Right here you can see the short instructional video clip on navigating forward, reversing, and turning, which will help reinforce this concept. Swinging the excavator. Swinging refers to the rotation of the excavator's upper structure. It is a critical part of most operational tasks, such as loading materials. Utilize the right joystick to manage the swing. Moving the joystick left causes the cab to rotate left, while to the right moves it right. Perform this action smoothly to avoid sudden lurches, which can destabilize the load and machine. When operating near obstacles, always ensure there's sufficient clearance to avoid collisions. Be mindful of the swing radius, particularly when working with limited space or around other workers. Here is an animated diagram illustrating the excavator's swing arc, which might help visualize this movement better. Shutting down the excavator. After completing your tasks, follow these steps to safely shut down the excavator. Position the machine on stable, level ground. Lower the boom and bucket to the ground. Shut down the engine and engage the safety lockout features to prevent accidental operation. Record any issues experienced during operation for maintenance checks. In conclusion, mastering the basics of excavator operations involves understanding how to safely mount and dismount, familiarizing oneself with controls, and practicing fundamental movements like moving forward, reversing, and swinging. Remember, safety always comes first before efficiency. Keeping these basic techniques in mind will ensure a smoother and safer operation experience. Here is a summary of basic excavator operations, pre-operational procedures. 1. Conduct pre-operational checks and inspections. 2. Start the excavator using the manufacturer's recommended procedure. 3. Perform instrument checks and hydraulic function checks. Basic operating procedures. 1. Traveling, move the excavator forward, reverse, and turn using the travel pedals or levers. 2. Swing, rotate the upper structure of the excavator using the swing lever or joystick. 3. Boom, extend and retract the boom using the boom lever or joystick. 4. Stick, extend and retract the stick using the stick lever or joystick. 5. Bucket, open and close the bucket using the bucket lever or joystick. Operating techniques. 1. Digging, use the excavator to dig holes, trenches, and foundations. 2. Loading, use the excavator to load materials such as soil, sand, and gravel. 3. Unloading, use the excavator to unload materials from trucks or other equipment. 4. Backfilling, use the excavator to backfill trenches and foundations. Safety procedures. 1. Hazard recognition, identify potential hazards on the job site. 2. Swing radius awareness, be aware of the excavator's swing radius and keep people and objects at a safe distance. 3. Load calculation, calculate loads carefully to avoid overloading the excavator. 4. Emergency shutdown, know how to shut down the excavator in case of an emergency. This is how we come to the end of this lesson on Excavator's basic excavator operations. Thank you for staying up to the end of this lesson. See you again in the next lesson. Happy learning, folks!